Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar. Oh, morning video. I'm not recording in the dead of night, it seems. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm doing it is because I was just on a call with the good old internet service providers of Canada. And let me tell you something. Today we're going to be talking about a truly first world situation, alright? Now, Canada is a first world country, alright? Last I checked, alright, we're up there in like the G7, all that shit. But one thing that I've understood about Canada is its internet services are the worst. Now, internet for me is obviously very important. As a tried and true Discord moderator, I always need full 24-hour access onto the internet. So, of course, for me, getting the best internet service is the most important thing. Look, I don't buy TV packages because I ain't watching television, okay? I don't buy land cell phones or like land devices, land phones, because I have a cellular device that I use for everything, okay? The only thing I need is internet. Now, if you live in Canada, we are probably the second worst country in the world. I think the first worst is still Australia for the internet services, but Australia gets a pass, okay? Because the rest of the country is so goddamn beautiful and amazing that you deserve to have some crappy internet and scorpions every once in a while, okay? I'm not gonna shed any fucking tears. But for Canada, all right, ladies and gentlemen, when we have internet, it's really just between two options, okay? So your two options are Bell, okay, and your other option is Rogers, all right? Now, picking between these two options is like picking between Delta Airlines or United Airlines. There is still a fist being stuck right up your rectum, regardless of which option you pick. It's just who has less fungus on their fist, so to speak, okay? You're really not getting a good deal regardless. Now, of course, when it comes to taking money, like when it comes to calling these companies up and saying, hey, I would like to purchase something from you. Oh man, their services are so accessible, all the payments process on time, everything is there, okay? They are ready to go. Bro, they'll let you pay in Bitcoin, I swear to God, if you wanted to. They will go out of their way to have the engineer, the technician, available in the next 15 minutes if you want it, okay? Credit checks, forget that, just buy from us. Now, as soon as that happens, once they've set up your internet, oh man, you'll never hear from them again. Hey, let me give you a case example of what I'm dealing with. Hey guys, as somebody that's been paying for your internet for over a year, I'm running into a few issues. Can I have a technician out? And then the other person will be like, yeah, how about November 2025? Does that work for you? You know, it's a bit out of the ways. Is there something sooner? I don't know. And then we come to the time. I love this shit the most. It's always, sir, what time works for you? I don't know. I work. I'm home at like 5 or 6. Okay, great. Does 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. work for you? Motherfucker, that's the whole day! What? What do you mean? And then you say yes to it, and then the next day, at 7 a.m., the engineer's like, hey man, I'm in your area a little early. Mind if I show up? Sure, why not? It's not like we have to stick to rigid timelines, did we, right? Now, I've been moving for the last few days, and I've got the internet installed. Unfortunately, with the internet in my area, I tried to live stream the other night, and it turns out I'm getting on gigabit fiber, by the way, gigabit fiber, 1.5 up and down, I'm getting 100 kilobytes per second upload at this point. Now, to understand how bad 100 kilobits per second is, all right, imagine trying to upload, I don't know, one man, one jar, but it's going to take you 3 weeks to have it sent to your cloud server, if you will. Basically, uploading videos is a problem, all right? Live streaming can become a problem. Generally, I thought it was my mistake. I thought I wired the internet wrong. No, it seems as though that this area that I live in, or just really any area, I think whatever BS they come up with, is you're just going to get bad service regardless. We'll have people out there, we'll fix the data center, we'll fix the connection to your house, we'll do something. And of course, when does that something come? Who knows? Now, of course, what's funny is when you go on the customer service and you even mention Company B, I'm not going to tell you which company that I have. For argument here, Company A and Company B. I have Company A. If I'm on the call and I tell them, I'm thinking of Company B, bro, they will send John Wick to your house to make sure you don't switch over. They want you to stay. So you got to kind of like play this teetering game. You got to cuck them a little bit and tell them that you're going to go to the other side, even though you probably won't. Because let me tell you, this is, again, it's like dealing with airline companies. You're fucked regardless. And they kind of know this too. Now, when it comes to the competition in Canada's internet companies, what's really funny about it is even if you find a company that's like, hey guys, are you sick and tired of the big internet companies? Come to us. And then you look at who they're owned by or who their parent company is, and it's the same two big companies. It's still Bell and Rogers. Even if it's not, they have to lease their internet infrastructure off of these companies. They are literally renting wholesale internet bandwidth off of these companies to sell to you. Sometimes at a cheaper rate. But if you get it at a cheaper rate, you're always treated as like, not just a second-class citizen, like a sixth-class citizen, okay? You're not even on the same planet at that point for respect. Now, of course, even with companies like that, they've started to get ruled out because in Canada, this is the worst. Let me tell you, I love my country, but when it comes to my government, holy hell, do they absolutely not listen to us. It is the most, like, lobbyist government you could ever find. These two big internet companies spend millions of dollars to make sure those loser politicians always screw us in the end. In fact, there was actually one reversal of a rule where basically now these companies can charge higher wholesale rates. And effectively, when you charge higher rates, you're killing all the margins these smaller competitive companies got, and you're basically killing competition. Once again, allowing a monopoly or duopoly to exist in the country. Yeah, the internet situation really does suck around here. And I figured I wanted to make a video out of it because I spent a few hours of every single day of this week dealing with companies that I really didn't have to. I always thought it should be as simple to move your internet to some other location, have your wiring done, especially when that company says, hey, it's all good, it's all kosher, and then finding out maybe, just maybe, it isn't. And of course, calling up the technicians and everyone, trying to get them to even come out and check properly is like pulling teeth, all right? It's like pulling teeth out of a rhino. Sure, you might succeed, but you got a whole new set of problems to deal with once that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, moral of the story is, Canada is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Fall is amazing, and touching grass has never felt better. And you know what? We're about to be the last few people to actually have proper snow. And you know what? I can actually look forward to a few things in my country, but when it comes to the fucking internet services, I live every day with a permanent aneurysm. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar. Canadian internet is a scam. And yeah, I'll be back to streaming, but just give me a few more days, weeks to sort this kind of stuff out. Because let me tell you, I'm losing it. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.